Hello, Teacher William. Hello, Macarena.
Hello, how are you?
Great. How about you?
Good, thanks. Hello, students.
Hello, Macarena. Hello, Rodolfo. Hello, Arami. Hello, Lucero. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Adriana.
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Fine, and you?
Great, thanks. Do you like the weather?
Yes, I love it.
I like so much.
Yeah, it's great to learn more English, right? To study English and to improve our English together, right?
Yes.
Great. So I see that Alexander now has joined us. Hello, Alexander.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Great. It's nice to have you all again here for another e-class. Fernanda is joining us as well. Hello, Fernanda.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Excellent, thanks. So let's get started. Today we're going to start with Teacher Williams so that he's going to be sharing with us some things related to the platform. Teacher Williams, we are with you.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you a bit about the platform, how to access and how to take the quizzes. So let's do it. Just give me a second.
Yeah, and you can also now access to the Unit 9A and B in the platform. So the materials are all ready. And the extra practice and also the quiz is going to be available on Saturday. So you can start
Can you see it?
practicing. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Podemos encontrar dentro de la plataforma. En la plataforma del CCPA podemos encontrar básicamente dos tipos de quizzes. Por un lado están los quizzes de práctica o practice quizzes y por el otro lado están los quizzes evaluativos. ¿Cómo identificarlos dentro de la plataforma, dentro del curso en concreto? Es muy simple. Por ejemplo, un practice quiz podemos encontrarlo por lo general dentro de una unidad. Si yo me desplazo y me voy hasta la unidad 8, por ejemplo, de este curso en concreto, veo que se me abren los distintos contenidos. Tengo acá los videos, los ejercicios de práctica, todo lo que debo completar como en cualquier otra unidad. Y si me voy hasta la parte final de la unidad, me encuentro con este título grande que dice Practice Quiz, prueba de práctica. Entonces, para poder tomar este Practice Quiz, yo debo hacer clic en esta parte. Tanto los Practice Quizzes como los quizzes evaluativos se identifican con este icono que es la de una hoja con un check verde. Entonces, para poder tomar este quiz, yo debo hacer clic sobre el quiz, me desplazo hasta abajo y voy a encontrar un botón de intentar el examen. Y ya va a comenzar el examen de práctica. Tenemos que tener en cuenta que el Practice Quiz no aporta de ninguna forma al libro de calificaciones, ya que es un quiz solamente para practicar. Pero el que sí aporta al libro de calificaciones es el quiz evaluativo. ¿Cómo identificamos los quizzes evaluativos dentro del curso? También es muy simple. Tenemos que retroceder, hacer clic atrás o directamente hacemos clic en nuestro curso para poder ver las distintas secciones nuevamente. Como podemos ver, tenemos aviso, clases virtuales, tenemos las distintas unidades y los quizzes evaluativos se muestran como una sección más dentro del curso, con un banner grande que indica quiz. En este caso, en este curso en particular tenemos el quiz 1, que es evaluativo, tenemos el quiz 2 y el quiz número 3. Entonces, para poder tomar un quiz, en este caso este quiz evaluativo, tenemos que hacer clic a quiz 1 en este caso, por ejemplo, me dirijo hasta abajo y veo, en este caso tengo el quiz como marca de agua. Esto significa que no está disponible actualmente. ¿Por qué puede ser que no esté disponible el quiz? Primeramente tenemos que mirar la fecha en la cual se abre y en la cual se cierra. Esto generalmente se indica en esta parte. así como se indican también las actividades que faltan completar para que este quiz pueda ser resuelto. Es muy importante que tengamos todas las actividades de la unidad anterior a este quiz completas. Eso, ¿cómo verificamos? Básicamente, tenemos que tener, por ejemplo, si me voy a la unidad 8, tengo que tener todas las actividades chequeadas, sin excepción. Entonces, si yo tengo todas las actividades chequeadas, podré rendir el quiz 1 sin ningún tipo de problemas. Entonces, ¿cómo rindo un quiz evaluativo? Básicamente, procedemos de la misma forma como la que procedimos con el practice quiz. Hacemos clic sobre el quiz, que tiene este icono con la hoja y la marca de check en color verde. Hacemos clic ahí, tenemos una serie de instrucciones y podemos darle al botón comenzar el examen ya. Le hacemos clic al botón y el examen comenzará automáticamente. Es muy importante tener en cuenta que este quiz es evaluativo, tiene un puntaje y el alumno va a poder tener la posibilidad de repetir este quiz hasta que alcance por lo menos el 70% del puntaje total. Una vez que el alumno alcanza el 70% o mejor, el examen se cerrará automáticamente y ya no podrá ser reintentado.
Okay, so that was the video about the platform. So how you can take the quiz, the activities you have to complete before taking the quiz, right, teacher Paula?
Yes. So it is, as you heard, it is crucial that you take the quizzes so that you can pass the course. Okay. And remember that they will be open just for a certain time. So you will have like normally a week to complete them, and they are going to determine your grade in this course. That's why we are encouraging you to take it, and also to practice the activities that we have in the platform for you. And in this case, teacher William is going to show us one of them to review unit 9A. Right, teacher William?
Yeah, so this is unit 9A, as teacher Paula said, and I want to practice with you this short exercise, just 5 of them maybe, because we are running out of time. We have to start the class. So I typed some words in the chat box. Can you use some of them to complete the sentences? For example, we have number 1, excuse me, could I your pen for a moment? Which vocabulary can we use there? Business vocabulary. Sorry?
Borrow.
Okay, so borrow. Next one, how much did the bank
Lend.
We can't to eat in restaurant 4 times a week. It's too expensive. Anybody?
Afford.
Afford. Yes. Okay. They want to ask for repairing the computer. Last week, they said they would do it for free. Nidia? No idea? You can tell me in the chat. Okay, Victoria, no problem. Anyone else? Nobody. Nobody remembers. Invoice. Okay, let's check. And number 5. We'll get you here. Till here. So how can you to waste so much time watching TV? For a game. Okay. Let's check. Very good. You remember pretty much all the vocabulary. So that's, for example, the activity number 1, vocabulary activity that you have in the platform. So please do the activities, review all the vocabulary that you have studied already with teacher Pablo, and take the quizzes off. Okay? Teacher Pablo, with you again.
Great, thank you, Teacher Williams, for telling us a little bit more about the platform. And guys, now you know how to access. There is no excuse. So please enter to the platform and complete the activities. They're really going to help you to improve with your English. Okay, so let's get started with today's class. So can anybody tell me what unit we are covering today? Let's see.
10, I guess.
Not yet. We haven't gotten to 10. Today we have,
In that case.
yeah, we have to do today the second part of 9B. Yes. And what is the topic of this unit? Do you remember?
Business.
I was 9A. Yeah, we reviewed unit 9A with Teacher William, but now we are in 9B already. We changed already our topic. Remember?
Mega cities.
Mega cities, there you go. Thank you guys. Yes, we have started talking about mega cities last week. And in the vocabulary, we learned about word building, prefixes, and suffixes. So I want to see how much you remember of this. Who can tell me what a prefix is? So we had this word disrespectful as an example last class. So who can tell me what a prefix is?
It goes before the word and makes it the opposite, I guess.
Great, yeah. So they come before the word and they make a new word, and some of them make it the opposite, like for example, legal, illegal. And suffix? Who can tell me what a suffix is?
Goes after the word.
For the verb or adjective.
Okay, so they help you change from one kind of word to another, like from adjective to noun. Yes, and they come at the end of the word. Great job, guys. You rock. Now I have here this activity for you in which we have to add the right prefix to the word that is given so that we can complete this sentence. So number 1 is the example, and it says, the bill should have been less than this. I think the waiter has, the word is charged as, and the correct prefix would be overcharged, to charge us more than they should, okay? Now let's do number 2 with Teacher William. Teacher William, can you give us an example, number 2 as well?
Yeah, sure. So teachers don't earn enough. They're definitely underpaid. Under would be the prefix.
Yeah, thank you, Teacher William. So underpaid, they are paid below than what they deserve. That's what it says, right? Number 3, who would like to do number 3? Who would like to read the sentence and complete with the right prefix? Any brave volunteer?
Okay, number 3, right?
Yeah.
My cousin won a fortune on the lottery. She's a multimillionaire.
Multimillionaire. Okay, great. Thank you, Macarena. Great job. Now let's move to the suffix part. Same activity. We have the word, but in this time we have to add the correct suffix, okay? So I like to wear clothes when I'm at home, and that the word is comfort. So what would be the right way to? There you go. Comfortable, yes. Who would like to do number 2? No volunteers? Alejandro Villalba.
We had a sleepless night last night.
There you go. Perfect. So sleepless, a night without sleep. There you go, great. And number 3, any volunteer? Or should I volunteer you? I like doing that as well.
That's a good idea, teacher.
Yeah, right? So let's see. Let's have Fernanda Fullaondo. Fernanda? So it says, my mom's one of, yeah, Fernanda. Number 3 is for you.
My mom's one of the most cheerful people I know. She's always happy.
Perfect. The right suffix is full, cheerful. Thank you so much, Fernanda. Great job. And now let's review the one that is about the irregular nouns, the one that changes, okay? So number 1 says, although there's a sauna at my gym, I never use it because I can't stand extreme. And what would be the noun form of hot? We also studied that last class. Lucero says heat. Perfect. Yes. Who would like to do number 2? Number 2. Let's see. Let's have Macarena. Macarena Bernal.
There are hundreds of weight loss books on the market right now. Do you think any of them actually work?
Excellent. So the noun form of lose is loss. Great. So that's what we studied a little bit last class. We reviewed a little part of prefix and suffix. And now let's go to the reading. We started with the question last class, but we didn't do the reading itself. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I want you to have your materials ready, your books with you, and let's go to page 88 of your student book. Last class, we answered the very first part of this exercise. What do you think a mega city is? Who remembers what a mega city is? What's a mega city? Lucero?
A city that has more than 10 million inhabitants.
Excellent. So a city with more than 10 million inhabitants is a mega city. And we had here Andrews Mars, who went and visited many mega cities and is going to tell us his experience with 2 of them. In this case, his experience with Mexico City and also with Tokyo. But before we start, it says, what do you think are the biggest problems for people who live in mega city? What problems can you think of people who live in mega city? What comes to your mind?
Traffic.
Okay, absolutely. Traffic. Perfect, Lucero. Thank you. What's another problem?
The pollution, teacher, maybe?
Pollution. Perfect, Alexander. Yes, pollution is definitely another problem. Any other idea? What could be problems of a mega city?
Could be the higher cost of living.
Perfect, Macarena. Absolutely, yes. To live in those cities, is definitely more expensive than living in rural areas. Perfect. So let's move now to the reading part, and we have Tokyo here. So Teacher Williams, can I ask you to help us with the first paragraph?
Sure, why not? So Tokyo, with a population of 33 million people, is by far the largest city in the world. It's also the most technologically advanced, and the city runs like a digital clockwork. The automated subway, for example, is so efficient that it is able to transport almost 8 million commuters every day, and on the rare occasions that it doesn't work well, nobody believes it. If you are late for work in Tokyo and as an excuse, you say that your train was late, you need to provide written proof from the train company. The idea of late trains is almost an unthinkable. There is very little crime, violence, or vandalism in Tokyo, and the streets are safe to walk both day or night. There is also relatively low unemployment compared to other big cities in the world.
Thank you, Teacher Williams. Would you like to select a victim to continue?
Okay, I'll try to choose someone that haven't spoken yet.
Okay.
Ferry Lala?
Fair, we are with you. Second paragraph.
Yes, and but such a huge population creates serious problems of space. And as Mark flew over Tokyo in a helicopter, he saw soccer fields, playgrounds, even driving schools constructed on top of buildings. Streets, parks, and subways are extremely overcrowded. Property prices are so high, and space is so short that a family of 6 people may live in a tiny apartment of only 270 square feet.
Thank you, Fair. Do you have any name in mind, Fair? Any victim? Arami? Arami Amarilla?
Yes.
Perfect.
Hi.
Hey, Arami, the third paragraph is all yours.
Okay. There are other problems too, of alienation and loneliness. The hikikomori are inhabitants of Tokyo who cannot cope with the mechanical coolness and robotic uniformity of a mega city and have become recluseless, rarely or never leaving their homes. There is also a new business that has grown up in Tokyo that allows friendless people to rent a friend to accompany them to a wedding or just to sit and talk to them in a restaurant after work.
Great. Thank you, Arami. Can you select another name?
Let
Who's
me
going to be
see.
your victim? Yeah.
Alexander Nunez.
Alexander Nunez. The last paragraph is yours.
Yes, teacher. Okay, another strange group of people are the Hashiriya, Tokyo street racers who risk their lives driving the ridiculous speeds along the city streets. During the week, these men have ordinary jobs and they are model citizens. But on Saturday night, they spend the evening driving through the city as fast as they possibly can. It's a deadly game, but it's just one way of escaping the daily pressures of life in the metropolis.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being brave and read. So now let's go to activity C. And it says, read the article again. Then in pairs, using your own words, say why the following are mentioned. So we have Tokyo and we have some expressions that we read in this text. And we have to remember what they mean. So for example, 33 million. What is mentioned about this number in the text? Who would like to say? Let's have probably Rosana Benitez.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, Rosana. What is mentioned about 33 million in this text?
People?
Yeah.
That Tokyo had 33 million of population.
Perfect, Rosana. Great job. Would you like to select another name, another victim?
And yes, let me see. Macarena Bernal.
Macarena. Macarena, what is the number 8 million in the text?
Okay, let me read again because I forgot.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay, so it is in the second sentence of the first paragraph. The automated subway, for example, is so efficient that it is able to transport almost 8 million commuters every day. So what do you think the number refers to?
It refers to
the commuters. Commuters is simply the people who move from one place to another, okay? That is commuters, okay? Thank you, Macarena. Macarena, would you like to select another victim? Macarena? Guadalupe, okay. So through the chat, Macarena selected Guadalupe. Guadalupe Rolón. A letter from the train company. What is mentioned about that in the text?
That mentioned that if you are saying that your train is late, you need to prove that.
Great job. Thank you, Guadalupe. Yes. So it is very unusual for it to happen. So if you go to your job and say, oh, I'm late because the train was late, you need to present a written justification from the train company. Great job. Guadalupe, would you like to select another victim?
Yes, Victoria or?
Victoria.
Okay.
Great. Victoria Centurion. Victoria Centurion.
Yes. What am I to do?
So now for you is the expression driving schools. What does it say related to it in the text?
Driving schools. Wait. What line is that?
Is in the second paragraph.
Okay.
But such a huge population creates serious problems of space, and as Mar flew over Tokyo in a helicopter, he saw
Soccer fields, playgrounds, even driving schools constructed. I think driving schools mean like schools but are, how do you say rodante?
Yeah, they are schools that help you, that teaches you how to drive a car. But what is unique about the driving schools in Tokyo? Where are they?
On the street, I mean?
No, they're not on the streets. They are constructed where?
Oh, on top of buildings.
On top of buildings, yeah. So Mar flew over the city and he could see some driving schools on very tall, on very high buildings, right? So that's why he mentioned driving schools. Great job. Thank you, Victoria.
I comprehend.
Great. Let's see what about the hikikomori? Victoria, can you select a victim?
Okay, let me check a second.
Okay. So
Ariel?
Ariel, okay. Try to have a name in mind and also be ready to participate, okay? So you can be asked to volunteer anytime. Great, so Ariel?
It says that the hikikomori are inhabitants of Tokyo who cannot cope with the many coldness and robotic uniformity.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ariel. Yes, so they don't really like living in that mega city, and what they do is just hardly ever go out. They don't like to go out. Great. Well, renting a friend, this is very interesting. So can you imagine renting a friend? What is mentioned about this issue in the text? So Ariel, would you like to select your victim?
Okay. Lucero Rivas.
Lucero Rivas.
Hi.
Hey, Lucero.
The renting a friend is I don't have the word. It's a business. Well, you
Yeah.
can rent a friend. You can technically rent a person to make you company. It's normally for that people who doesn't go out of their houses.
Perfect. Thank you, Lucero. Yes, they can rent a friend if they need someone to go with them to a wedding, or if they want someone to talk to, they just rent a friend. Can you imagine that? Would you like to rent a friend? So the last one says the Hashirilla. Who are they? Lucero, can you tell me the name of your victim?
Sophia.
Sophia.
Sophia Sotomayor. Yes.
Okay. Sophie. Sofía Sotomayor. What can you tell us about the Hashirilla? I can see that Sophia's microphone is on, but we cannot listen to her.
Probably it doesn't work.
Probably it's not working, okay. So let's have them.
Arami amarilla.
Okay, Arami amarilla.
They are drivers who risk their lives in the streets.
Perfect.
Because they ride so fast.
Excellent, Arami. Yes, they are a group of men who drive as fast as they can around Tokyo on Saturday night. Yeah, perfect, Arami. Excellent. Now let's go to activity D. And we have to complete these definitions with some of the words that are given in the text. For example, it says, find words in the article that mean, number one, adjective operated by machines and not by people. And it's in paragraph 1. And I'm gonna give you that as an example. It is automated, okay? In this case, it mentions that the subway is automated, right? So they don't need any people. Number 2 is an adjective, and it says impossible to imagine. And it's also in paragraph 1. What's the word that completes this idea? Perfect, Alexander Nunez. Through the chat, he said, unthinkable. Yes, so you cannot even imagine that. Number 3, the number of people who don't have a job. So it's also in paragraph 1. How do you call the group of people? It's a noun. In this case, it's
unemployment.
A noun. Perfect, yes, unemployment. Also, Fair Irala said that through the chat. Yes, it is unemployment. Then we have 4, with too many people in it. Too many people in it, and it's an adjective. It's in paragraph 1 as well. Huge, no, it's not huge. Huge means very big. In this case, you are looking for a word that means many people in one place. Rosanna got it, yes. It is overcrowded. Great job. It is overcrowded. Now we move to paragraph 3 to look for a word, a noun, that means a feeling that you don't belong to a community. So you don't feel part of it.
I think it's alienation.
Excellent. Yes, it is alienation. And the last one says, it's a noun as well, the feeling of not having any friends.
Friendless, teacher?
Yes, friendless. It could be, but
yes.
In this case, it's a noun. It's a noun.
Okay.
Friendless is an adjective.
Yes.
So we are looking for another word. It's in paragraph
Loneliness.
3. Perfect. There you go. Thank you, Alexander. It is loneliness. There you go. Great. So now let's move from Tokyo to Mexico City. And let's read. I'm going to start with the first paragraph, and then I'm going to ask for volunteers. So please be ready to participate. Mexico City. As a complete contrast to Tokyo, Mar takes us to Mexico City, a colorful and vibrant city of about 20 million people where people live their lives on the street. Mar says that in Mexico City, food and friendship go hand in hand. The city is full of taco stands and cafes where people meet and socialize, and mariachi bands stroll through the boulevards and squares playing songs for money. And on Sundays, people of all ages gather to dance in the street. Any brave volunteer for for the second paragraph? Okay, Lucero. Lucero is volunteering. Second paragraph is yours, Lucero.
Okay. But it's a city with problems of its own too. It can take 2.5 hours of commuters to drive to and from work during rush hour through choking traffic jams, and pollution levels are high. And looking down from a helicopter, Mar shows us the huge social divide. On one hillside, we see massive luxurious houses, and on the next hill, slums. It's a city of great wealth but also extreme poverty, and there are many homeless people. Because of this social imbalance, it can be dangerous. It can be a dangerous city too, with high levels of crime, especially kidnapping. In fact, there are boutiques that sell a rather special line in men's clothes, t-shirts, sweaters, and jackets that look completely normal, but are in fact bulletproof, made of reinforced Kevlar.
Perfect, thank you, Lucero. Then
Victoria wants to...
Yeah, Victoria. Victoria, the last paragraph is yours.
Okay. But despite the crime, the traffic, and the pollution, Andrew Mark describes Mexico City as a friendly, livable place and the most enjoyable megacity of all that he visited.
Great, thank you, Victoria. Excellent. So let's move now to the same activity. Now we have Mexico City. We have some expressions that were mentioned in the text, and we have to tell why they were mentioned. In this case, taco stands. What is it said about taco stands in the reading? Let's have Pablo Benitez.
Hello.
Hello, Pablo. What can you tell us about taco stands in the text? Why is it mentioned?
The city is full of taco stands and cafes.
Great, thank you, Pablo.
Okay.
Can you tell us a name of a victim, of your victim? Okay, Pablo says Rosana. Rosana Benitez? What about 2.5 hours, Rosana?
Mariachi bands. It's next.
Okay, mariachi bands, okay.
No worries. That they play song for money in squares and boulevards.
Perfect, thank you, Rosana. Can you tell us the name of a victim?
Rodolfo.
Rodolfo. What about 2.5 hours?
It can take 2.5 hours for commuters to drive to and from work during rush hour. Thought checking traffic fumes.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent, Ro. Yeah, 2.5 hours to travel, right? Great. Your victim, Rodolfo?
Victoria.
Victoria. Victoria, what can you tell us about the social imbalance?
That means that some people are homeless and they are poor people. And then there are people that are Sorry, that are well.
Yeah, it's perfect what you're saying. Yeah, some people are very poor, and on the other hand, what happens?
They are rich people.
Excellent. So it is in the second paragraph, and it tells us on one hillside we see massive luxurious houses, and on the other hill, on the next hill, we see slums. Slums are very poor neighborhoods. Okay. What about kidnapping? Victoria, can you tell us a victim?
Pablo Benítez.
Okay. Pablo again. What can you tell us about kidnapping in Mexico City?
There are high levels of crime, especially kidnapping.
There you go. Perfect. It's a very common crime there. Pablo, another victim?
Alexander?
Alexander. What can you tell us about Kevlar?
Kevlar. The shirts, sweaters, and jackets look completely normal, but they're in fact bulletproof, made of reinforced Kevlar.
There you go.
Yes.
Excellent. So it's a bulletproof material for clothing. Excellent, Alexander. Great job. So now let's go to complete the definitions with the right word from the text. And we have number 7 that says it's a noun. It's on paragraph 2, and it says the process of making air and water dirty. Alexander, can you tell us a victim, the name of a victim?
Sophia.
Sophia, okay, Sophia. Sophia, what do you call the process of making air and water dirty? Sophie? I'm going to give you a clue. It starts with letter P. Okay, so let's have another person then. Hugo Moreno? Hugo Moreno?
Hi, teacher. And teacher, what? Because I don't know. I just entered a few minutes ago.
Okay, I understand. So we are on page 88. We have just finished reading the Mexico City text, and we are looking for some words to complete these definitions, okay? So no worries, Hugo. So have your book with you, and later we're gonna ask you to participate again, okay? So let's
Teacher, what about Sebas Ochoa?
Okay, Sebas. Sebas Ochoa. Guys, you have to be ready to participate, okay? So whenever your name is mentioned, you have to be ready to read. Sebas Ochoa? Okay, so let's have Alejandro Villalba. Let's have Alejandro Villalba.
What number, teacher?
It's number 7. The process of making air and water dirty.
Pollution.
Perfect. Thank you, Ale. Can you select a victim now?
Pablo Benítez.
Okay, Pablo. Pablo, number 8 is yours.
The state of being very rich.
And it's in paragraph 2.
Luxurious? I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a clue. It starts with letter W. And it's kind of close to luxurious in the text.
W.
Starts with letter W, yes.
Wealth?
There you go. Thank you, Pablo. It is wealth. Select your victim now.
Arami.
Arami, 9, the state of being poor.
Poverty?
Excellent, Arami. And 10, Arami, select your victim.
Fair, Irala.
Fair, Iraila, not having a house. How do you call people who do not have a house?
Homeless.
Excellent, Fair. Thank you so much. Now we have talk to a partner. If you had to go to work or study in either Mexico City or Tokyo, which would you choose and why? So Fair, would you like to select a victim?
Ariel.
Ariel, okay. Ariel?
I will choose Mexico City.
Why?
Because it's one of the countries that I dream to live. And I don't like too much the Asiatic culture.
Oh, I see. Okay, great. Thank you, Ariel. Excellent answer. Select your victim now.
Pablo Benitez.
Okay. Can you ask Pablo question number 2, Ariel?
What do you think are the main advantages of living in a big city?
Thank you, Ariel. Pablo.
I think there more transportation, more malls, and all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, perfect, Pablo. And can you ask number 3 to a victim that you select?
Rodolfo.
Okay, can you ask him number 3?
What's the bigger city you've ever been to? Why did you go there and what did you think of it?
Perfect. Thank you, Pablo. Rodolfo?
I've been in Asunción. It's the biggest I've been to.
Okay.
Why? Because I used to go to CCBA there, and I have my school there too. So I don't know. For me, it's a city that needs more attention, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
it's too dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Rodolfo. Thanks for your answer. Thank you guys for participating. And now let's remember a little bit of what we studied in the grammar of this unit, okay? So it was about uncountable and plural nouns. We learned that some nouns like weather, traffic, scenery, trash, behavior, health, progress, work, and politics are uncountable nouns. We cannot use them in plural forms. We always use singular verbs with them, and we cannot use or and with them. Same happens with furniture, news, information, lack, homework, bread, research, toast, luggage, equipment. But whenever we want to refer to one item of these of any of these words, like we can say a piece of furniture, a piece of news, a piece of information, right? But never, for example, informations or furnitures, or I have many homeworks, no, okay? So I have a piece of homework that I need to finish. I can say that, but never in the plural form. And then we also learned that there are nouns that have both forms, countable and uncountable. But can anybody tell me what happens when it is countable or when it is uncountable? There was a difference. Like in this case, the opera house is made mainly of glass, and can I have a glass of water, please? What's the difference?
They mean different things.
Perfect, Lucero, yes. Whenever we use them in a countable way or uncountable way, the meaning of the word changes, right? And we saw the case of iron, glass, time, paper, light, chicken, hair, and room last class. Then we also studied that there are nouns that we can only express in plural form, like outskirts, like clothes, pants, right? They are always plural, and we use a plural verb with them, and we can never use with them a or an. I cannot say, I am wearing a jeans, for example. If I want to express singularity, I use a pair of. So I say, I am wearing a pair of jeans, a pair of shoes, okay? Then we also learn about collective nouns, right? So they are nouns that refer to a group of people, but they always use a singular verb. Like the hotel staff is, My family was. The cabin crew is, okay? Some of other words in this category are orchestra, choir, government, class, and army, right? And the only one, I told you this at the end of last class, so I want to see if you remember this. There is only one collective noun that uses a plural verb. Do you remember which one that was?
Police.
Great job. I think it was Guadalupe. Perfect, Guadalupe, yes. Police is the only group, the only collective noun that uses a plural verb. So you say the police are coming, right? No, the police is coming. Great. So we finished activity A last class. So we're going to move now to activity B. So this is on student book page 149. So let's move to 149. And exercise B says, circle the correct form, check if both are correct. And we have an example there. The traffic is awful during rush hour, or the traffic are awful during rush hour. And the right option is circled already, which is. Perfect. Now we are gonna do this, asking for volunteers. Okay, so number one, any brave student to do number one? Gymnastics. Let's see. Macarena, perfect.
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes.
Gymnastics is my favorite sport.
Perfect, Macarena. Great job. Can you select a victim now?
First at me. Fair Irala.
Okay.
Wants to participate.
Perfect, fair. Number two.
Oh, and I bought a pair of new jeans.
Okay. That's the only way? Fair? That's the only way we can say? Can we say I bought?
I think it's off. Just off, no some.
Okay. In this case, it's plural, so we can use some as well, okay? Great, no problems with that, because a pair of jeans or some new jeans, both options would be correct, okay? So we can just check it. No problems with any of the two options, okay? Fair, would you like to select a victim for number three?
Yes. Cindy? No. Cindy Armoa.
Cindy Armoa, okay? Cindy Armoa, number three is yours.
Okay. Luke's clothes look really expensive.
Excellent. Thank you, Cindy. A victim?
Let me see. Sebas Ochoa.
Okay. Sebas, number four is yours. Sebas Ochoa. Okay, he answers through the chat and he says works, and that's the correct option. Thank you, Sebas. Let's have now Lucero for number five.
I found out some useful information at the meetings, and I think it also can be a piece of useful information.
And that's correct. Both options are possible in this case. Thank you, Lucero. Select a victim for number six.
Okay, Victoria.
Victoria, number six is yours. Victoria Centurion?
Yes.
Yes, number six is yours.
Yes, and could I have a piece of paper to write down the new words?
Excellent. Thank you, Victoria. Your victim?
Sebas Ochoa.
Okay, Sebas again. I think I'll have some time after lunch to help you with that report. I think Sebas has problems with his microphone, but he can write the answer through the chat, and he says some. And the right answer is some. Perfect, Sebas. Now let's have Adriana Armoa for number 8. Adriana?
Yes, teacher. I have some good news for you about your job application.
Amazing. Thank you, Adriana. Yes, that's the right answer. Would you like to select a victim?
Yes. Guadalupe Rolón.
Okay, Wada. Thank you, Adriana.
Thank you.
Wada, we are with you for number 9.
Okay, we've made a lot of progress in the past few weeks.
Excellent. Thank you, Wada. And number 10, can you select the last victim of the day, Wada?
Lucero?
Lucero, number 10 is yours.
Hello, reception. Do you have some iron I could use?
You're talking about the electrical appliance.
Oh, an iron in that case.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Lucero. And in this way, we are finishing today's class, okay? I would like to know if you happen to have any questions related to this unit. Today, we are finishing this unit. We are going to continue next Saturday at 4, but with unit 10A already. And teacher William already sent to us which pages we can do as further practice, which are pages 60 and 61 from the workbook. Any problems, any questions that you have, guys?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. I have to say that I'm so happy because you were you volunteered a lot today. You were very participative. And that was really great to see and to hear your voices. And some of you even turned your cameras on, okay? So I could see your faces. I could actually know the faces behind the screen as well. Thank you guys for participating. You are great. And don't forget to take the quizzes. You're gonna have available Unit 9 quiz on Saturday. So practice, study, improve your English, and I hope you continue all doing well in your houses, okay? Stay safe, stay home, and see you next Saturday at 4, okay? Thank you, guys.
See you, teacher. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.